Okay, so like, you ever notice how our furry friends, they just kind of like age overnight?
It really does sneak up on you.
It's crazy. One minute they're bouncing off the walls and like,
Mhm.
the next they're snoozing in a sunbeam.
Yeah.
My pup, he's starting to slow down a little bit.
hmm
It really got me thinking about like how can I support him, in his golden years, right?
For sure.
So for today's deep dive, we're tackling uh senior dog food.
Oh, good topic.
It's actually a lot more complicated than you think.
It can be, yeah.
We've got a great source to help us break it all down. Brendan Garay's YouTube video. It's called Pet Health Information. This is pet health information you need.
Catchy.
I know, right? So are you ready to like cut through the marketing hype and get to the facts about senior dog food?
Let's do it.
Awesome. So one of the things that Brendan really stresses in the video is like the importance of talking to your vet.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's like the cornerstone of everything.
Ri-
Yeah, you gotta consult your vet. They're the ones who really know your dog's specific needs.
Totally. Like I've definitely been guilty of seeing like a friend's dog, doing amazing on like some fancy diet and thinking, "Oh, that's got to be the answer for my dog too."
Oh, yeah.
But you're right, it's not one size fits all.
Not at all. Every dog is different, just like people are different. Their breed, their size, any health issues they have, their activity level, all of that plays a role in what they need.
Okay, so that makes total sense. Um, Now, the video also mentioned something that I found really interesting. It's that there isn't a magic age where your dog suddenly becomes like a senior
Mhm.
and needs a special diet.
Right.
So how do we know when it's time to like make that switch?
Yeah, well, it really goes back to what we were just talking about, how each dog is different. Even their lifespans can be totally different depending on their breed. Like you took a Great Dane, they might be considered a senior at 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
But a smaller breed, like a poodle, they might not be a senior until they're in their double digits.
That's a huge difference.
It is, yeah. So it's less about your dog's age and more about their overall health and lifestyle.
Gotcha.
Are they slowing down? Are you noticing any changes that kind of say, hey, maybe they're getting up there in years?
Okay, so pay attention to those cues.
Exactly.
Got it. So let's dive into like what actually makes senior dog food, different. One thing that I've noticed is that a lot of senior dog foods are lower in calories.
hmm
Is that like just to prevent our dogs from getting, a little bit chubby in their middle age?
Well, there's that. We don't want them packing on the pounds.
Right.
But it's also it's about their metabolism. Just like with people, their metabolism slows down as they get older.
Uh-huh.
So those extra calories that they used to burn off, like when they were puppies, running around like crazy, they don't burn those off as easily anymore.
Makes sense.
So we have to adjust their diet to match their changing energy needs.
So it's about like keeping them healthy and mobile.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Um, Another thing I see a lot on the ingredient list is fiber.
Yes. Fiber.
Why is fiber so important for older dogs?
Well, it helps with their digestion, which, let's face it, can get a little bit sluggish as they get older.
Oh, so it helps with those bathroom issues.
Exactly. It can help prevent constipation, which is a pretty common problem in senior dogs.
Ah, poor pups. Okay, so another difference I've noticed in senior dog food is sometimes they have reduced protein,
Yes.
and that seems a little counterintuitive to me.
I can see why you'd think that.
Like, don't dogs need protein to stay strong, especially as they age?
Well, protein is definitely important for building and maintaining muscle mass, but for senior dogs, especially those that might have kidney issues, too much protein can actually be hard on their kidneys. So by reducing the protein, it can help protect their kidneys and keep them functioning properly.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's really important.
Okay, so now Brendan, he also talked about dental health in his video and how dry kibble can be good for senior dogs because, the crunching action helps clean their teeth.
It does, yeah.
But my dog, he's always been a wet food guy.
Oh, I see.
Like he would never go for dry kibble.
Yeah.
So what do you do in that situation?
Well, there are a couple of things you can do. You could try moistening the kibble to make it a little more appealing.
Yeah.
Or, if they just absolutely refuse kibble, there are some high quality canned foods out there that are formulated for senior dogs. And, regardless of what type of food they eat, it's always a good idea to supplement with dental chews or even brush their teeth regularly.
Oh, right. Good point.
Mhm.
So the last thing I wanted to touch on was supplements.
Yes.
Brendan mentioned glucosamine specifically.
Right.
What is that? And, like, do all senior dogs need it?
So glucosamine is a natural compound that helps support joint health, which is really important for senior dogs.
Why is that?
Well, as dogs get older, their joints can get stiff and painful.
Oh, okay.
Glucosamine can help keep them moving comfortably.
So it's kind of like a joint supplement for dogs.
Yeah, you could think of it that way.
Okay. So, but how do we know if our dog actually needs it?
That's where your vet comes in again.
Of course.
They can examine your dog, look at their breed, their size, their activity level, and any joint issues they might have, and then they can recommend whether or not glucosamine would be beneficial.
Okay. So the big takeaway here is talk to your vet.
Always a good idea.
Right. Awesome. Well, this deep dive has really shown me that, like, senior dog care, it's not one size fits all.
No,
You really got to consider your dog's individual needs.
absolutely.
It's kind of like if your dog could create their own senior dog food menu,
Yeah.
what would be on it?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Right. What flavors would they pick? What kind of textures?
What would make their tail wag?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of senior dog food.
It was my pleasure.
We hope it's given you some helpful info to keep your furry friend happy and healthy in their golden years.
Here's to many happy and healthy years.
Cheers to that. And remember, like always, the best first step is a chat with your vet.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for listening, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into all things pet health.
See you next time.
Bye.